is going to be really necessary, a very decent start.
And they're off in the BetMGM It's Showtime handicap. A little bit sluggish was Blow Me Away. Let's check out the others as they make the bend in this 7-furlong contest. And one of the first to go on in the pale colours, we got CC Le Bon. On the inside of this one, we've got Inor. On the outside of this, we've got Surface to Air. Then the red colours of Katina travels then. Behind that one is Heads Gone By. Sorting themselves out at the end of the first 2 furlongs. And CC Le Bon is taking them along. In the yellow and black stripes, we've got Surface to Air. On the inside, in the blue and white cross belts, Inor. Here up on the outside, in the orange colours, Red Hatter has come to make a line of 4 almost. Just behind these, in the black and white, we've got Floating Voter. Behind Floating Voter is Sue's Little Angel. Then we've got the grey Angel of Gold. Then behind this one is Heads Gone Pal as they sweep out of the back straight. And the back marker at the moment, the slow starting Blow Me Away. 3 furlongs left to run, and here they come back towards us. And CC Le Bon has the lead. Under pressure, but right there is Surface to Air. On the wide outside, here comes Red Hatter. On the inside, Angel of Gold will be looking for room. Now beginning to make ground is Hyra Canyon in the beige colours with the blue armlets. Now begins to stay on as they come into the home straight. It's CC Le Bon who has the lead. Surface to Air is in second. On the far side is Inor, but it's still CC Le Bon. Coming late on the wide outside is Floating Voter, who's come from absolutely nowhere, and Floating Voter is finishing fastest of all. Floating Voter's going to get there. Floating Voter wins a thriller. CC Le Bon in second, in third, Surface to Air.
Floating Voter, the lightly raced son of US Navy flag, has really lengthened in the final furlong to catch CC Le Bon, who tried to kick on for Johnny Portman under Olivia Tubb, but in the end just worn down by this strong finishing gelding for Ollie Sangster, young trainer trying to make his mark this season. PJ McDonald on board, brought this horse very wide to challenge. Thought for a moment that CC Le Bon had given them the slip on the inside under Olivia Tubb. Surface to Air, it was in third place in the black and yellow. But Floating Voter, 4-1 joint favourite, wins it. Hyrcanian was the other joint favourite. That horse had every chance. Broke quite well from the wide draw, but wasn't quite good enough. And it goes to Ollie Sangster and PJ McDonald, one of the most experienced members of the weighing room. CC Le Bon ran a massive race in second. Despite the long layoff, she's run a really good effort. Career best from her. And Surface to Air for Dave Evans in third place at 7-1. Didn't see too many hard luck stories. Hyrcanian just hung when asked for her effort. Thought the Darrell Hollins horse was going really well. Katina turning for home, but didn't quite pick up in the straight. And it was all about this horse down the outside, Floating Voter. He picked up strongly from the final turn. At this point, CC Le Bon was making the best of her way home, being chased by Surface to Air. Inor had every chance, really, down on the inside. The cheek pieces didn't really pick up in the straight. See PJ head down, driving out. This horse has got a proper dirt pedigree. Really enjoys the synthetic surfaces. And Floating Voter has got off the mark at the 4th attempt on his handicap debut. He stuck to the task well. We'll get more reaction from Simon at the track, and we'll do that after the break.
Boyle Sports, proud sponsors of Sky Sports Racing.
Switch to a SIM-only deal from your 24-month contract and you could save £360. Now that's worth celebrating. Visit uswitch.com.
Whatever you need to ask about cancer, the free support line is just a call away.
Hello, Macmillan.
Whether it's money or work worries.
Am I going to lose my job?
Getting on with life.
Can I still go abroad? Get insurance?
Or just need someone to listen.
How do I tell them?
Our specialist advisors are here to help as often as you need them. Whatever you need to ask, cancer, work, money, life, call us now on 0808 134 3000.
We bought this bed from Dusk.com for a lot less than we thought it'd be, which means we have money left over for I don't know, a simple but classic solitaire diamond engagement ring? Or whatever. That's saying.
The Dusk.com January sale is now on with 20% off everything.
Who said the driving experience can't be reinvented? Fueled by petrol, driven by electric. The feel of electrified driving. Nissan Qashqai with e-Power. A unique electrified experience, unplugged.
In winter, a lack of vitamin D can impact the immune system. Actimel helps support your immune system, so to make the most of my week, I have it every day. Even on Sunday. Contains L-Casei live cultures. With vitamins D and B6, Actimel supports your immune system every day. Actimel, your daily immune support. Now try Actimel Plus, our new and most advanced range with 100% of your reference intake of vitamin D.
Start earning cash back today. Sign up to Quidco. Get cash back every time you shop on over 5,000 brands. It always pays to Quidco.
Reset your finances with ClearScore. Get exclusive offers that could save you money. Unlock limited-time deals on credit cards, loans, car finance, and more, including deals from MBNA and Zopa. You can see how likely you are to be accepted, and with pre-approved offers, you stay in control. Plus, access your free credit score and report at any time to get clarity on your finances. Download the free app today and join over 14 million people using ClearScore. ClearScore. Free forever.
They're the ones who greet you with a friendly smile. A let's chat soon. We've not caught up in a while. They know just what you need when you need it most. No ums or maybes. Nothing's ever too much. They make every day a little bit easier. That's the neighbourly touch. Euronics, the home of electricals.
Oil Sports, proud sponsors of Sky Sports Racing.
Let's go to Gulfstream Park for the first race on their card tonight. Now, there's a few abandonments around America tonight. Don't forget, no Aqueduct. That's the highest profile of the meetings to be called off tonight due to the freezing conditions. They had lots of snow there over the last couple of days, and they had to draw stumps with Aqueduct for tonight. So no racing there this evening. There's one or two other meetings as well. Oh, the cameraman's having a little whiz around there, isn't he? So let's just have a look what's off tonight. Aqueduct, Charlestown, Laurel Park, Oaklawn Park and Turfway are all off. So Laurel, Oaklawn, Turfway, Charlestown, Aqueduct gone tonight. Tomorrow, Oaklawn's already gone as well due to the bitterly cold conditions in Arkansas. In the meantime, Gulfstream and Florida were okay. We're also fine for Santa Anita. We've got Fairgrounds as well. They've got a stakes race, haven't they, tonight at the Fairgrounds? So Ben Curtis busy away, riding winners again yesterday. Got a couple of stakes races tonight at the Fairgrounds. Really good card there tonight. Golden Gate's absolutely fine later on. Gulfstream obviously okay now. Tampa Bay absolutely fine too in Florida. And Santa Anita, where a certain Lanfranco de Torre has got 3 rides tonight. That's also absolutely fine down in California. So plenty of American action still to look forward to. Frankie had a win, didn't he, last night as well? Oisin Murphy, there we can see, riding Derby Hangover. I guess it'd be a Derby Hangover for Pete Aiello in commentary here. And Oisin rode a winner for this trader, Patrick Bianconi. He rode a winner on the turf on Wednesday night. Gave a horse a lovely ride from off the pace. And he rides Derby Hangover here. But I'm going to take him on with True Spun, this newcomer. Good reports about morning works for this one. Trained by David Fawkes, ridden by Joe Bravo. And this horse looks like they're expecting big things on debut. Looking at the market, this horse has been well found today. Very solid in the betting throughout the day. 9-2 third best is Darling Darley, number 7. Also trained by David Fawkes, who has the favourite as well, True Spun. Now, Oisin's mount, Derby Hangover, has had a couple of races, so has got some experience. Third on debut, and then a beaten favourite, 4th last time out. This is a maiden optional claimer on the synthetics, over 5.5 furlongs. There's number 1, Boots on the Moon. Another debutant here for Ron Spatz. The workouts are actually quite good for this filly, so no surprise were she to go well. There's the 2, Lady Oak Ridge. Junior Alvarado rides this filly on debut. A couple of emails coming in. Eamon in Cork is looking forward to the action tonight. Chris Darcy as well. Thinks that horse at the 5:30 Wolverhampton could get a place at a massive price. Metal Bow, number 2, for Steph Hollinshead. So the horse has shown a bit of promise both times at 150 to 1, could get third. And there's a few firms offering extra places. Good luck to you, Chris. He always likes to think outside the box and look for something at a bigger price. If you want to get in touch, racing@skysports.com, the email address. There's the selection, True Spun. Daughter of Hard Spun, as the name would suggest. But she went very quick here on New Year's Eve in a little piece of work. Obviously, she's got to do it now against horses of experience. That won't be easy. But I'll be happy to stick with her here. But Oisin will be fancying his chances all right on this Derby Hangover for Patrick Biancone. A couple of races so far. I think Oisin's got 3 rides, I think, this evening at Gulfstream. Got a couple later on, I think. I think Frankie's got 3 as well. Oisin rides Mospresso in the last race at 10:05. And he rides Loyal Company in the feature race at 9:35 there, or the feature allowance optional claimer. The big race is the stakes race, actually, at 9:06 tonight. He doesn't have a ride. It's not easy to get rides out there, is it? Looking at the likes of Irad Ortiz, Jose Ortiz, you've got Paco Lopez, Luis Saez riding out there, Junior Alvarado's there, Miggy Vasquez, Joe Bravo. It's a lot of good riders. Tyler Gaffalione as well is riding in this race. So someone was asking how come Oisin only sort of gets a sprinkling of rides each night. It's not easy, is it, to go over there and get a full book? You're not going to get the sort of 6-7 rides that Irad Ortiz or Luis Saez would get on a card at Gulfstream. It's like if it was reversed. If Irad Ortiz came over here and started riding, he wouldn't get a full book of rides, would he? He'd get the odd one here and there. But yeah, Oisin's doing all right. He's had a few winners. 4, I think he's on at the moment, from 23 rides since his trip to Gulfstream. David Egan's doing all right there as well, isn't he? Saw him ride another winner the other day. Of course, we've got Ben Curtis tonight at Fairgrounds, riding there. He was very good again yesterday with a winner. And, of course, Dettori at Santa Anita later on as well. So they're loading up here at Gulfstream for the 5:10. Runners are loading up. Another each-way fancy from Scott in the 5:30. He likes the look of I Fred, number 4 in that race at Wolves. A few big price fancies in that. Favourite's gone in. The newcomer, True Spun. Here's Oisin in the black and white on Derby Hangover. Let's go and say a very good afternoon to Pete Aiello.
Darling Darley, the other Dave Fawkes trainee. Then Glitter Bomb, always a good prank to the outside. Glitter Bomb going up and in. All set. Racing at Gulfstream. On the far outside, Glitter Bomb gets the first call and looks for the early advantage. Here's the favorite, True Spun, up the challenge. True Spun under a hold to try to get the advantage while guarding the inside spot. Away racing in third is Derby Hangover as these top two get away. Fourth inside, the Force Be With You. Then Boots on the Moon, who's better than 8 lengths behind. Second last is Darling Darley, and Lady Oak Ridge is the trailer. True Spun is the leader. True Spun into the far turn, travels very nicely for Joe Bravo, and she's extending the advantage at the 5/16. True Spun now by 5. Glitter Bomb is second. Derby Hangover is now third. Down at the inside, the Force Be With You is into fourth. But at the top of the stretch, True Spun has opened a big lead now. 22-3 for the opening quarter, and True Spun's on her way home with a 8-length advantage. Derby Hangover is second. Glitter Bomb, the Force Be With You, and a late run from Boots on the Moon. But at the 16th pole, True Spun is clear to the wire. Derby Hangover gaining, but not quickly enough. True Spun in front. She won by a length and a half. Derby Hangover was second. Up for third was Boots on the Moon. Got close for fourth. The Force Be With You or Darling Darley in 1:03.2.
Yeah, 1:03.2. That's pretty quick, isn't it? First time out. This horse has got loads of natural speed. We were very much in her corner, True Spun. That early pace that she had, I thought, well, just try and restrain her a bit, Joe Bravo. But the problem he had was the horse on the outside, Glitter Bomb, who was kind of locking on with him early on. And he was kind of forced to play his hand very early and just let her roll along. In the end, it's worked out. Usheen got after Derby Hangover before the home turn, has run on to be second, but I think this winner's quite smart. 15-8 favourite, 9-4. True Spun beats Derby Hangover. Winning start for the tips there over at Gulfstream Park. Now, just had the second race at Wolverhampton, and we're going to go back and reflect on that performance from the winner, which was Floating Voter, a horse who had headgear on for the first time blinkers, new trip, first time into a handicap, so all those factors, I guess, have come together in this horse winning. He ran at Kempton behind Fire Demon last time out. He was 250-1 that day. Fire Demon, of course, got beaten today when favoured at Lingford in a much hotter race. But well done to the winner. PJ McDonald speaking to Simon afterwards.
It's a winning handicap debut for Floating Voter in the hands of PJ McDonald. PJ, I was down at the start. I was walking back, so didn't really see the race. How did it pan out?
Yeah, I was out of position the whole way around. I wanted to be handier, and he's a horse that's jumped handy, but first time blinkers today, and it can happen sometimes. He just didn't jump into the blinkers for me. So I was never really happy. Thought I was setting him too much of a task the whole way around, to be fair. But I could see them bunching up, turning in. It was got tight, so lucky enough I just let him roll off the bend, and he's galloped out to the line well. Blinkers and an extra furlong has done the job, you know.
Yeah, and starting out off a lowly mark, you'd hope that he could build on this.
On that run there, the way he's finished, he was strong to the line. It's his first time getting in front and probably, stretching out and enjoying himself. So in that kind of grade, you'd like to think he can go again, you know.
Yeah, and a couple of decent chances to come for you later on. Bailey's Warrior in the staying race, and Balmy Breeze for Steph Hollinshead later.
Yes, first one, Bailey's Breeze, likes it here. Quite competitive in them staying races, finishing the money a few times. So hopefully should make a good account of himself and be in the 3 anyway, hopefully.
Yeah. All the best.
Cheers. Thanks, Simon.
Yeah, well done to PJ. Nice performance. Should be more to come, he thinks, from that particular winner, trained by Ollie Sangster. Race 3 is due off in 12 minutes' time. Love a Lot Bear is out. The 1 doesn't go. And favourite here is going to be Roman Crown for Eve Johnson Horton, Danny Tudhope on board. The second favourite will be 20 Bob for William Knight and Marco Gianni. And this was one of our viewers' fancies at a big price, Metal Bow for Sarah Hollinshead. It will be a huge price here. Thanks for the emails tonight so far. Andrew says, True Spun, good shout, 2-1. Could be useful, certainly could, on that evidence. Right, now the runners are in the paddock here, so let's go across and get Simon's thoughts.
Well, no doubt the interesting horse in this novice lineup is this one, number 3, Roman Crown, who last came here 2 months ago and made a striking debut. Was green in the early stages of the race, but warmed to the task to win over course and distance in decent style. Now, that form has worked out quite well, because the second horse was a close second in maiden company Next Time, and the horse that finished third wasn't beaten far, finishing third in a handicap at Kempton. So the form looks fairly solid. this horse can only improve. Does have the penalty to shoulder, but looks nicely bored at 48,000 guineas at the Breeze Ups back in May. Danny Tudhope, a notable jockey booking as well on horse number 3, Roman Crown. Now, number 7 for William Knight here is the most obvious danger, 20 Bob, who, like the Eve Johnson Hound horse, has had just one run so far. It wasn't a win, but it was a promising effort, finishing third in a field of 13 over 6 furlongs at Yarmouth. That was in maiden company as well. And again, you know, as he got to warm to the task and to understand what it was all about, certainly made some nice late gains, and it was a good run. Hence the step up in trip here. Now, this horse has been gelded in the interim as well, but William Knight will be expecting a good performance from this horse. Despite that slightly wide draw in stall 9, in a field like this, you'd expect him to be able to get a decent early position in the race. Marco Ghiani, the man in the saddle on that one. And can we find horse number 6 as well? Wanted to have a quick look at this one. Yes, in the blue sheet there with the B, the chestnut horse. That is Marmaduke Lemon for Ed Bethel. Pierre-Louis Jamin takes the ride on this one. Pierre had a winner at Southwell just the other day, and he'll be hoping for a nice run from this gelded son of Sioux Nation. Ed Bethel has made a real name for himself, of course, as an up-and-coming young trainer up in Middleham, and he'll be looking forward to a productive 2024, that's for sure. This horse will hopefully be winning races in due course. If not today, was far too green to do himself justice over 6 at Newcastle in novice company on debut. So another one who steps up in trip, but does have stamina on the dam side. So it looks, again, a fairly logical move for that horse. And number 9 here. Let's just have a look at number 9, who needs to get back to that debut promise. This is Ruth Langmore for Dave Loughnane. Jack Enright claims a useful 7. She was 3rd over 6 at Newcastle first time out. Went back to the Gosforth Park track last time, but just could never land a blow on that occasion. That was only 12 days ago. So surely she's better than that, and hopefully she'll prove that here this evening. Daughter of Cable Bay, and she'll be carrying the famous emerald green silks of the great sprinter Catchy as well. So some of the leading contenders then for the novice stakes. 7 furlongs the trip. I'm going to head over to the start. We'll have another look at these behind the stalls very shortly when we come back from this break.
Boyle Sports, proud sponsors of Sky Sports Racing.
9-year-old Archana wishes she could see her mother's face. Wishes she could look into her eyes. But because of cataracts, this little girl could be blind for life. Payal wishes she could learn to read. Wishes she could see her friends in school. But blindness will mean she could be left out and left feeling all alone. Today, in some of the poorest parts of the world, children are needlessly being blinded by cataracts and could lose their sight forever. Please, will you grant a child's wish and help give them their sight? You can by calling Sightsavers on 0800 035 2852 or going online and giving just £2 a month. When you do, you'll help a child with sight loss get treatment for cataracts. And that means children without vision can see their friends and play with them. You'll help give the miracle of sight and bring so much joy to their lives. This is what your kindness can do for so many children. So please call Sightsavers on 0800 035 2852 or text WISH5 to 70099 or visit sightsavers.tv and give just £2 a month. Because all Archana wishes for is to be able to see. Please help make her wish come true.
Go Henry helps kids learn about money for the first time and a lifetime. Watch their eyes light up when they see their first debit card, earn their first £1, receive their first pocket money, or gift link from Gran, make their first spend, or reach their first savings goal with interest on top. Parents, sign up today at gohenry.com and your first month is free.
Shopping online comes with digital threats, so turn on NordVPN. It will help you steer clear of phishing websites and encrypt your online traffic. Get NordVPN.
After 35 years, I got made redundant. Oof, that hurt.
Sell your car the motorway way, where you can get more money for your car.
But then, good boy, I sold my car on motorway. I bought a new van. I became my own boss. I got more money than I was expecting, and I put that towards some new tools.
Lovely.
Motorway, the way to sell your car.
Plusnet are bursting those January blues with full fibre, our latest and fastest broadband from just $24.99 a month. In fact, with us, there's nothing but pluses, with no unexpected activation fees as standard on any of our packages. That's a plus. Offer ends 24th of January. Save time and get our best price by coming direct. Search Plusnet Fibre or call us now.
Are your old freestanding wardrobes a waste of space? We'll help you uncover up to twice the storage space of freestanding wardrobes. All Sharp's wardrobes are created to fit more in, maximising every millimetre of space and tailoring the perfect storage solutions. Trust Sharp's to create beautifully organised space. Our half-price sale is now on. Book your free home design visit. Go to sharps.co.uk.
Oil Sports, proud sponsors of Sky Sports Racing.
Welcome back. We go to Wolverhampton for the 5:30. My number one is out here. 9-4 on the favourite here. Roman Crown is at the top of the betting. Josh has been in touch. He thinks that 20 Bob can turn over the odds-on favourite in this race. There is Roman Crown, caught by Memas. Danny Tudhope riding for Eve Johnson-Horton here. Has had one run so far and was a winner. Simon's made the way to the 7 furlong start once again, and we can go back and join him.
Yes, it's always an opportunity worth taking to head down to the 7 furlong shoot here, just to give you at home an insight into the loading process and have a good close-up look at some of these horses, including your red-hot favourite here in the black colours. That's Danny Tudhope, who's just come back from his winter break. And a couple of nice chances here tonight. Rides a horse called Optician for Sean Lysett a bit later on, who's got an obvious chance as well. And Danny will be hoping for a big run from Roman Crown. It's very difficult to find too many negatives. He's fairly well drawn in stall 5. Of course, the big problem in these types of races can often be that penalty. It can be rather prohibitive, and it does mean that he's got to give that £7 to 20 Bob, who looks the obvious one on form to make a race of this, but he could just be well placed here, Roman Crown. It doesn't look a deep race, and we'll see what 20 Bob is made of here in the orange colours. Let's pick him up. Marco Gianni for William Knight. He's a nice-looking horse, but he's coming back, of course, off a fairly lengthy break. It's best part of 200 days since we saw him on the racetrack, so he might just need this just to sharpen up a little bit his first run of 2024, whereas, of course, Roman Crown is relatively match fit. So opportunity now for the jockeys to make a few last-minute adjustments to girths, and they'll be loading up very shortly for the 5:30.
We're BetMGM, and we know how to put on a show. We're here in the UK to make every game an occasion. We don't just do offers, we do golden offers like this. Sign up to BetMGM, bet £10 and get £40 in free bets. Get ready for the golden era. It's sports betting. BetMGM, it's showtime.
There's another chance to see the Ed Bethel horse, Marmaduke Lemon, who does have some stamina on the dam side. He steps up in distance here. Started out on that stiff track over the 6 at Newcastle and was just far too green to do himself justice then. That was about 5 weeks ago. He looks like a project who will hopefully come into his own in handicaps in due course, and I think the same could be said for a good number of these, including horse number 4 out the back there in the Midland Park colours. In the pale blue, that's I Fred. Stable apprentice Joe Levy claiming £7 on a horse who has had a couple of starts in maiden company. Didn't really make much of an impact in the first time blinkers at Kempton last time. Of course, he needs this run for a handicap mark as well. But loading up process well underway, just going forward, Mr. Tibbs, Tyler Hurd, who had a fairly successful stint in the States before coming back to ride on the all-weather. Green colours there, Ruth Langmore, that is Jack Enright for David Loughnane, heading in towards stall 6 in a moment or two. And when she goes forward, we've only got 2 more left to load. The aforementioned Marmaduke Lemon in the blue colours, and the last one in will be the Midland Park owned I Fred. Midland Park's colours, of course, were flying high through 2023. Over 100 winners in the year, some notable performers as well. And they've got some strong battalions to go to war with throughout 2024 as well. Former National Hunt jockey Russ Garrity is our starter here this evening, and he's just officiating down there behind the gates as the last 2 go forward for this 7 furlong novice. Tomo has the call.
So, just about all in for the win, £2 million with Bet MGM. It's Golden Goals Novice Stakes. 9 runners, 7 furlongs. We're ready to race. And they're off. So here we go, just under 1 complete circuit of the track. Mr. Tibbs a little bit sluggish on the right, but in the light blue, I Fred got a very good start. So did Marmaduke Lemon towards the inside. Roman Crown, the favourite, running 3rd. Running 4th, that one there is Ruth Langmore. On the inside of that is Metal Bow, the orange colours of 20 Bob behind this one. We've got Mr. Tibbs, and behind Mr. Tibbs we've got Ashford Hill, and Kip Kelly is just towards the rear at this stage. Down the far side they go, just over half a mile left to run. And the dark blue colours of Marmaduke Lemon, just the leader. On the inside in the light blue colours, I Fred. On the outside in the black with the gold hoop sleeves, Roman Crown, the odds-on favourite. Running 4th in the green colours, Ruth Langmore. Metal Bow is a close 5th. Then 6 on the inside, that one there is Mr. Tibbs, and the ridden along 20 Bob. Behind this comes Kip Kelly, and the back marker is Ashford Hill. Here they come back towards us, just over 2 furlongs left to run, and Marmaduke Lemon has the lead. The favourite Roman Crown moving easily on the outside and comes up to dispute it. In 3rd place under pressure is I Fred. Here they come into the home straight. Marmaduke Lemon on the inside, but here comes Roman Crown now to dispute it. These 2 going 5 lengths clear of the chasing group, and now Roman Crown gets down to work and takes it up. Roman Crown has the lead. Marmaduke Lemon is fighting back on the far side. There's only half a length between them, but it's still Roman Crown who's holding them. The odds-on favourite's going to win. Roman Crown wins. Marmaduke Lemon is 2nd. A long gap then to the 3rd horse. Mr. Tibbs stayed on to be 3rd.
Well, the favourites won. Roman Crown made hard work, I thought, of beating Marmaduke Lemon, but the front 2 have pulled well clear of the others. The second favourite ran no sort of race. 20 Bob was moderately into stride and was shuffled wide back down the field under Marco Gianni, and the orange colours never looked like landing a blow, really. 20 Bob. And that left the way clear, apparently, for Roman Crown to go and saunter home. But no, this son of Sioux Nation, Ed Bethel's horse, Marmaduke Lemon, has really asked the question of Roman Crown late on, and Danny Tudhope had to get a little bit more serious than he wanted to make sure this son of Memas would go and collect, but he has won it. Returned the 30 to 100 favourite, Marmaduke Lemon 12 to 1 second. And Mr. Tibbs, we were looking for one, a big price won't be each way, with a few suggestions. Nobody came up with this fella. He's got 3rd for Mark Loughnane at 125 to 1. With 20 Bob out of the frame. Roman Crown, though, one for Tudhope. And he's got some chances later on as well, Danny. But, this was a fairly impressive performance from a horse who had to carry a penalty for his win 60 days ago. course, Danny rides the well-fancied Optician later on in the 7:30 race. Must have an excellent chance. Just making sure that there was enough room on the inside for the horse in behind, but Roman Crown has won. Front two pulling well clear of the others. Mr. Tibbs very much best of the rest. Disappointing 20 Bob, didn't really get into the race at any stage. You can see here Roman Crown, Danny Tudhope, Pro Cushion, the left hand, just having to keep this horse up to his work, because the other horse has not dropped away. That was a big step forward from his debut, Marmaduke Lemonhead. Bethel, I'm sure, will be happy with that. Horse ran well under Pierre-Louis Jamin. Give a nice lead, though, to this winner, who's quite a nice-looking son of Memas. Simon Mapletoft has made his way back to the winner's enclosure. Let's go back and join him.
Yes, a perfect 2 from 2 for Roman Crown, who could be a nice prospect. I think it's always a good sign when the first two pull well clear of the opposition in these types of races, and without getting carried away, it was a fairly thin contest, but he's carried a penalty to victory here, and he can't be faulted for that. We'll find out in a second. A little bit more from Danny Tudhope, winning jockey. Danny, nice performance that, and this horse is putting it together nicely.
Yeah, he is. A big raw horse too, you know. He's big green when he hit the front. He's only doing what he had to do. Physically, he's a nice big type, and there's plenty more improvement in him.
Yeah, he's in good hands with Eve, and no doubt she'll place him carefully now he gets a mark.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, he'll stay further as well, I'd say. Yeah, good start to his career.
Yeah, I just wonder how decent the Bethel horse might be, who chased you home because you were well clear of the rest.
Yeah, it's obviously improved since his first start. On paper, it wasn't a very, very strong race, but I think he's done it quite nice.
Yeah, I agree. And nice chance as well later on a horse called Optician from the Sean Lycett stable. He used to be with Tim East. He made a winning start for New Connections.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he won well. Drawn a bit wide tonight. But look, yeah, he's in good form.
What have you been up to in recent weeks?
I just had a holiday with the family. But yeah, we're back now. We'll kick on and keep going.
Any particular targets for the new year, Dan?
Look, no. I've got a lot of nice horses to ride this year. So we're looking forward to it. Just, you know, keep fit and healthy.
Yeah, those Clipper horses, there's some strength in depth there.
Yeah, look, obviously Fallen Angel is probably, you know, our main one really. She'll head straight to the Guineas. Flight Plan, another nice horse to look forward to. Listen, there's a few more, you know. We should have a nice season.
Yeah, let's hope so. Well done here.
Thanks.
Yeah, well done to Danny Tudhope. Runners are going down for the 5:39 at Gulfstream. And this is the second race on the turf, this maiden coming up. And 5-2 favourite here, number 3, Polyglotta, for Antonio Sano and Irad Ortiz Jr. Riding. Intransigent doesn't go here, the 4 is out. Second favourite is the 6, Echo Lane, for Rohan Crichton, horse with lots of experience. Caught by Treasure Beach, has had 7 runs so far. This race, a maiden claimer on the turf. $25,000 claims, a mile and a 16th, 3-year-olds only. There is Echo Lane in these yellow colours. Rohan Crichton trains. He was third last time out. He's been running on the synthetics, this horse. Now steps up in trip and goes on to the turf. Polyglotta has got a very lightly raced profile. Just the one start so far. Had 1 run at Tampa Bay.